You're doing even taking it to the next level, doing a song a day. I was trying to do a song a week for 2022. Now I'm in the process. I'm actually trying to like release a song a week essentially.
That's crazy.
But I don't know, man. Writing a song, I don't write every day though. So it's funny. I guess they're different in aspects, but like
They are.
I want to start. I want to try to get to the point where I'm writing every single day. Like,
I think more than anything for me, it's like exercise. It's beneficial.
Agree more.
Yeah, it's not like I want to have a piece of content with a brand new song every day. Those sort of expectations would crush me eventually. But more so like I'm going to write something every day for me to exercise this muscle for whatever it is, playing guitar, like I need to become better. I'm constantly trying to grow, and that's going to help me. I've been doing that for years. And then, when something does come along that I'm like, okay, this is ready to post, like, I'm happy with this, you can do it. But more so it's like less of like a goal of like, I need to get something out every day. Cause if you look at my feed, like I don't get something out every day. But in those days in between, I am struggling and getting all angry at myself and trying to like, put something together and just flexing that muscle and just like exercising consistent creativity, I guess.
That's exactly the same concept as to why I try to release as much music as I do, in the sense that there's so many different factors. One, you go up to the plate enough times, you're bound to hit a home run. One. Yeah. Two, it's like, and I say this all the time, so for the people that listen to these you'll hear them all the time, but it's a concept of like, when I record song A, I might be recording, I don't know, a synthesizer, and I have to learn how to use that synthesizer and mix that synth. But in song B, I'm not going to use that synth. I'm going to use an acoustic upright bass. So like now I've learned two instruments on how to sit them in the mix. How does it relate to my voice? How does it, all these things that it's just constantly learning. And the same thing with songwriting is even better, because now you have this huge stock portfolio of lyrics. Oh wait, you know how many times I've written lyrics for one song and then never finished that song, and 7 months later I steal 5 of those lines and put them in a totally different song and it fits perfectly.
It's great.
Now you have that huge stockpile of things.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this, because it sounds like you engineer and produce your own music as well. That's a whole other thing that's somewhat new to me, and that is just a rabbit hole that I'm in love with engineering right now, and mixing and spending money on plugins and all that stuff. But I think that I really respect that, because I always had I come from a small town with not a lot of music going on whatsoever. So I always thought that's just how you did it. Like if you're making music, like all these artists, like, they have to have like produced their own stuff. And I was humbled when I realized that like, oh, this is difficult. This is crazy.